Hi, I'm Marcus Barrow. I'm helping facilitate this session today. It's a fairly packed program, so we're going to try and keep things close to time. Given our topic, though, it's important that we start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the country upon which we are meeting. The wider Cairns area is home to the Gungungji people to the east, the Yidingji people to the south and the southeast, the Jibbagai to the west out through to the tablelands, the Irukandji in the north, and the Guguyalanji people further to the north. On behalf of all people here, we acknowledge and pay respect to the elders, past and present, and to all Indigenous people and elders here with us today. We'll kick off with Mayor Val Schier, who's going to officially open our proceedings. Mayor.
Thank you, Marcus. I'm really pleased to be here today, and I'll also start by acknowledging the Gimoy Walawara Yidingji people, the traditional owners of this area, along with the Irukandji people and the various groups who also use this particularly amazing area of the coast of North Queensland, and I pay my respects to elders and other Indigenous peoples here. I've been Mayor of Cairns for 4 years, and I think when I became Mayor, I'm not quite sure you were allowed to talk about sustainability and environment very much at all. A previous Mayor had been a climate change denier and had referred to me, called me a feral left-wing greenie, to which I used to reply that I think we all care about the environment these days. But in the past 4 years, my council has done an enormous amount of work, I guess, to catch up with where some other councils were, but also to take the lead in some of the things that we're doing. And if you look at, there's a display down the back, and there's some of the products and reports that we've actually produced, so you'll be able to sort of check out our sustainable building design guidelines. There's also home energy toolkits that are there that we have in the libraries that people can borrow to go home and check their energy use. Council initiatives have been really widespread, from energy smart programs across the council. Obviously, we're one of the biggest employers in the region with lots of infrastructure, big users of energy. We've actually got a carbon reduction target by 2020 to be at 50% what it was in 2007. This year we've introduced a sustainability grant to be able to encourage organisations, and I'm very pleased to see a local permaculture group get one of those grants, the local food network, and the other one, of course, went to CAFNEC, who are the organisers of this conference. And can I commend Cairns and Far North Environment Centre for the work that they have done over 3 decades. I first came to Cairns in 1982, and I think CAFNEC was one of the first organisations that I joined. And in that time, there have been some extraordinary people who have worked there for next to nothing, I have to say. They've lived on the smell of an oily rag, and they've done that because they care passionately about the environment, and in particular this stunning wet tropics environment that's so wonderful that we actually have 2 World Heritage listings with our wet tropics rainforests and the Great Barrier Reef. But some extraordinary staff there. I have to tell you sadly that I've had to, I resigned from CAFNEC only a few weeks ago. And it was partly because some of my fellow councillors tried to prevent me from being able to vote on who should get the sustainability grants, and thought they had the numbers to actually defeat that. But whilst I announced that I had resigned and that I felt that I could actually make the vote without being influenced by my membership. So look, we're in challenging times now, I think. There's a change of government in Queensland. I'm hoping there's not a change of government in council in the next 11 days. But it's very, very important that we fight to keep the environment on the agenda, because there's so much work has been done, we've made so much progress, and we really need to continue to be doing that. Now, I suppose all of the people here today, in some ways it's probably preaching to the converted, and we have some fantastic speakers here, and it's wonderful to see Dr. Ian Lowe, who actually came up and spoke at a mayoral luncheon I did about 3 years ago. I think we were trying to challenge the people of Cairns at that time, and you did that very, very well. And I've just met for the first time Alan Jones from the City of Sydney, who of course I've read about, and I know that he will be another one of the stimulating speakers. So that I hope that our visiting speakers are able to really do that challenging, that stimulation, that sharing of information and knowledge that's so important as we go forward. But the visitors also take some time to enjoy Cairns. I welcome you to it. It's a fabulous little city. It's the 14th biggest city in the nation, and we've just tried to keep that balance there between having all of the sorts of services and infrastructure that people in cities want and expect, but at the same time we just have that stunning environment. We can see the green hills from out our back door and the reef on our doorstep, and we're so privileged and blessed to live here, and we hope that you enjoy it as much as we do every day. And with that, I'd just like to officially launch today's conference, Reinventing Progress, Sustainability Leadership for a New Area, and may you all be strong leaders and go forth and have influence. Thank you.
I work at the Cairns and Far North Environment Centre as the Urban Sustainability Officer. So for me it's really exciting to see you all here today, so thank you very much for coming along. I hope that you at the back can hear me okay. Is that better? Yep, okay. So for those of you who don't know, the Cairns and Far North Environment Centre is a local non-profit organisation that's been working for the last 30 years to promote sustainability and encourage the community to value the natural environment. I just want to quickly make an apology. Mayor Val just explained that she has another event to go to, which is why she's leaving. So thank you very much, Mayor Val, for coming along. The organisation has been working for a long time to promote sustainability and looks forward to working for a long time into the future to continue to do that. As far as today's event, I'd like to thank the sponsors for the event. So we've got funding from the Federal Department of Sustainability, Environment, Water, Population and Communities. We've also enjoyed the very generous support of local sponsors. The gold sponsor for the event is Cairns Regional Council, and the silver sponsors for the event are James Cook University and Trop Eco, the Hotel Cairns, Regional Development Australia, Far North Queensland and Torres Strait, and ARIC. So many thanks to those sponsors who made this event possible today. So thank you all again for coming, and I hope that you enjoy the day.
Thanks for all that.